Ugh, who fucking farted in here? Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, and this is a battle against DrMult, and he is actually Russian, and he's my good friend, so we decided to make a battle, so I'm leading off with my fat pussy, with my Quillfish, new intimidating Quillfish. Go for the T-Wave on the Skarmory to get some extra tasty Parahaxes, but he goes for a Spikes. Now I go for the Waterfall, does like nothing, and he Whirlwinds me, which automatically means that I lose my Focus Sash, unfortunately, and he Whirlwinds me into my 8 Fags, and this is actually not very good for me, because I'm really... Yeah, this is my Psycho Shifting one, actually, so I thought it was my Calm Minder. But he goes into Desukan as I go for the Charge Beam, don't get the special attack raise, and then he protects to scout my move. I go for the Psycho Shift, and I know he will switch into something to absorb the Psycho Shift, so I go for the Psychic. He goes into Urgamuso, and I see no lefties, so I can probably, basically, I don't know, maybe kill him. Yes, so he goes for a Butterfly Dance, and now I switch into my mid, hoping he will go for the Butterfly Dance again, but he doesn't, so I could have encored him, but nope. So now that he's low enough, I can go into my Zeke, the turtle, because I have the priority, the Aqua Jet, and the Aqua Jet does finish him off at this point, so I go for the Curse on his Desukan, knowing that he can probably do nothing to me. But he's actually one of those faggots with Energy Ball, which is just crap, and this is just disgusting, well, whatsoever. So, I have to switch, and he actually predicts that and goes for the Will-O-Wisp. So Will-O-Wisp with my Spiky Vagina, well, it's not so good, but at the same time it doesn't matter. So I go for the Leech Seed on the switch, hit the incoming Sazendora, and yeah, which is okay, but Sazendora is a sweeper, so he doesn't really care about Leech Seed. So I know he will predict my switch, and he goes for actually for the U-turn. I was like, lol, 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 what? U-turning Sazendora, really? And he goes into Skarmory, and I'm thinking he is going to set up his spikes, why not? And I go for my own spikes, so we are basically throwing some shit fucking Skypes, lol, throwing some Skypes on the field. So, he eventually gets the Parahax, which is cool, but still, okay, I don't mind. So I go for my last layer of Skypes, and he goes for his last layer of Skypes. So, yeah, they will have a lot of Skypes on the field today. So I go for the Leech Seed to get residual damage, and he goes for a Whirlwind, as I predicted. So he Whirlwinds me into Zeke, and I almost die to the Skypes, but then I get some Leech Seed recovery, and I'm back to yellow. So I go for the rest on the predicted switch, and I do rest off all the damage, but it's not so good, because, yeah, I get my chest to bear activated. I know he'll predict my switch again, so if he goes for a U-turn again, I was like, lol, why? This is just wrong. So I go for the Rock Slide. Now Rock Slide again, the Skarmory, I'm trying to kill him. He goes for a Whirlwind. That means that the next time I come in, I will take a lot of damage from the Skypes. I'm also thinking people say jack shit when it's like a lot of damage, but I eventually figured out that they say jack shit when it doesn't do like nothing. So I go into my Zubat, go for the Calm Mind. This is my simple Zubat, not Zubat actually. I don't know, it's Kokoremori. I don't know. Kokoremori. So I go for the go for the Calm Mind, and I need to put either Assist Power or Psycho Shock on my Zubat because of those fucking Blisseys. So I decided to switch in my Spiky Vagina because I want to get the Leech Seed off on anything, probably on this Blissey, to get tons of HP back, like 1700. So I get the Leech Seed on the Desukan, doesn't threaten him any. Fuck, I don't know how to talk. He goes into Skarmory, which is almost dead, and I predicted a switch, or I don't know what it did there. Oh yeah, he goes for a Brave Bird, does kill me, but still Thorns and some other shit comes out. So go into my 8 Fags, because I know I can finish him with a Charge Beam and maybe possibly get this special attack raise. So go for the Charge Beam, get the special attack raise, which makes me quite happy, but doesn't matter at all. So I go for the Psycho Shift, knowing that he will not predict my Psycho Shift here, and he goes for a Shadow Ball. Does much more than I expected, actually, even though I thought it may be a crit, but yeah, what can you do? So I go for the Psychic, hoping that it will kill at this point, but he lives like a freaking mummy, and he goes for a Shadow Ball now and finishes me off, unfortunately, and maybe the burn will be enough to KO. No. So I go in my Zubat now, and I'm thinking I can get some Calm Minds up, because eventually his Shadow Ball, well, this Sarcophagi Pokemon has quite decent special attack, but yeah, it still doesn't do that much because I'm at +2, and he will obviously die to the burn, and now I have like +1, +2, sorry, special D and special attack. So he goes for a U-turn. No, I know it won't knock me out, and I think I go for the Psychic here, yeah. And that's why Assist Power / Psycho Shock is better than Psychic on this shit and all the other shit. So I go for the Psychic again, hoping to maybe get a crit, and he goes for a Wish, and at this point I know he will go for the Protect, so I go for the CM and get another +2, so I'm like at +4 now. He gets his Wish and gets a lot of HP back, which is so annoying, but it's just a game. Don't be nervous, Mefesto. So I go for the +4 Psychic, does decent, and he goes for the T-Wave, which fucking screws me up actually, because this thing has just enormous speed. It's like 359, which is awesome. So he goes for a Wish now, and I go for the Psychic, and now I know he will predict my Calm Mind, predicting his Protect. And yeah, he goes for a Seismic Toss, which is just awesome, because I go for the Psychic and knock out this Blissey, and the Wish is wasted and the Blissey is down, which is just, yeah, it's just making me jizz all over my table and computer, and I can't see the battle now we're recording because I just jizzed over the monitor. So he has this Clown now, and I go into my Fat Pussy, go get the Intimidate off, and now I think, yeah, I go for the T-Wave. Well, Skarmory comes in, but it will die to the Waterfall. Bad thing that my my fucking Focus Sash is broken, but yeah, whatever. I go for the Destiny Bond here, actually, which is just proness as hell, and he goes for a payback. I was like, yes, and then I don't die. I was like, fuck, why? But why? Well, I prefer Destiny Bond over Explosion on this thing, only because I can hit the ghost types, and now I will be still going for the Destiny Bonds, and this Destiny Bond fail probably, I don't know, costed me the game. Well, but he's still going for bulk ups, and I'm going for Destiny Bonds. Unfortunately, Destiny Bond has only like 8 BP, but yeah, so this set is actually really cool. Well, you can try using this set. I can tell you this set, I'm not a faggot. It's like Intimidate Nature. Not Intimidate Nature, lol, 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 lol. Intimidate is the DrMult ability, because they are official, fuck yeah. And plus it is Jolly Nature, yep, Jolly Nature. Then the moves are Thunder Wave, Destiny Bond, Waterfall, and Counter, right? Yeah, I have Counter on this thing, because this is just proness as hell. So, yeah, you can try using it. You can actually put Spikes instead of Thunder Wave, but Thunder Wave is good combination with Destiny Bond. Well, I don't know. So he actually dies to Destiny Bond, and he tried to Mach Punch me. So my last is my Zeke, and he's lost his Sazendora, but he will win this because he has Surf. So I actually missed the Rock Slide, which is funny, but doesn't matter, because yeah, he goes for the Surf, which doesn't quite kill me, but yeah, this is basically game. I went for the Aqua Jet, maybe hoping for the crit, but crit would have been like useless anyways. So this is an awesome battle, DrMult, and guys, subscribe to him because he's Russian and all that shit, and I really like this battle. This is a cool battle, and yeah, recently I'm getting quite nice black and white battles, because like at the beginning of the game the battles were all of them were quite one-sided, and I either lost like 2 or 3-0, or won 5-0, like 4-0, and all that stuff. So thanks for watching this shit, and see you all later. Bye.